Yeah. Flight boss. Okay. This for all the dusty motherfuckers out there trying to hate too much. Flights. This for all the haters that be saying Parliament trying to sing too much. This for all the bitches who ain't let a nigga hit when I ain't have love. Flights. That plane went up. Yeah, that plane went up. Flights. Now I only look down. You know. Remixing in the kitchen, you gon' get a fiend price cause I only cook pounds. If I ever got caught and I had to go to court, they gon' throw the book now. You know. And if you ever thought I was a dirty nigga, baby, tell me how I look now. Yeah, like $1 million. I got blocks like Tetris. I'm not from Texas, but I'm trill as fuck. Yeah, we fucks with trizzles. They gon' want the pickle just to deal with us. Yeah, chill with us. Lay a foundation, come build with us. Off the gas, who gon' fill the pump? Treat all you rappers like meals for lunch. Yeah. On top of the line, treat you like an immigrant cause you was crossing the line. Who told you that was hot, man, you hardly could rhyme. If you thought that was good, then it's all in your mind, yeah. You got no clue why you took that route, yeah. If I was you, I wouldn't put that out, for sure, and if you thought that was fire, I'ma put that out. No water hose is needed, just flows and treat with some quotes from Jesus and my goals and reasons. Like, listen dawg, don't get your bitch involved. She's like a dick and ball, she gon' choke this evening. I'm trying to get my foot in the door, but right now a nigga close to leaving, goddamn. If you don't like me, you're hating. Or change your Uriel for Sagan. Don't make me put one in your anus. Ask me where I live, is Uranus. Oh, this for all the low class bitches out there that be fucking for the rent. Flights. This for all the broke ass niggas out there touching nothing but some land. You a whole ass dude, when I jump at you, I motherfucking flinch. Flights. I have no clue, but a motherfucker flew like a motherfucker blimp, yeah. Not from this planet, I done lost my wings and felt fucking stranded. Just abandoned, think something planned to interrupt my landing. Can't understand it, I was underhanded. From one advancement, got shipped to earth, slept on a dusty canvas. Guns was blaming like Call of Duty, got your ride shaking like the bus on transit. Bust a cannon, so hot like you summer jamming. So much fire they could come for camping, yeah. Had to leave that hoe alone cause the cut was cramping. Flights. You know it ain't mine. You know it ain't mine. She going through changes, flown to Uranus, she going in time, yeah.
I first met. It was only when my
Is this because you're special? You have a special sort of
It's
body?
meditation every day.
It's meditation that does it.
Meditation every day. Like you can touch me, like this. It's nothing, okay? It's my burn. Just like this.
For our sound recordist, it was also a shocker. He then took our newspaper outside and showed us how chi can also be used to set things on fire. When he heard we'd shown this footage in public, he was very upset.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your full moon in Leo ceremony. Let's get it. Energy, harvest, revolution, consciousness and energy. It is time for us to move the envelope and explore. Now that we have awakened the God power within through this 2008 tour, the energy that, shout out to Nina, we can harness and most importantly harvest. All right, 2 weeks ago, thank you, Amy, and welcome, Amy, to the Eternal Vibe Tribe. Welcome. If we look 2 weeks ago, we activated a new moon conjunction with the Lord of the Underworld, as mentioned in Greco-Roman myth, but we could really just call it Pluto, which is no longer a planet for some reason, for reasons that are scientific, quote unquote. I'm not disagreeing with it. I'm just saying that. So other than that, this was the final activation of power that we've been activating since 2008 with the God of War Mars here too. Cool. So if relative to that, we started to integrate that and break it through the ground. This is where we manifested this power. And now that power is generating this harvest of energy. So I'm going to guide you over the next 2 weeks and really explain, if not detail, the harvest of this celestial energy. As Aquarius is celestial, it is cosmic. It is the source of all the knowledge in the universe. Through frequencies and vibrations, Aquarius is out of the physical. If you think you cannot see tangibly a frequency, but it does exist. All right. And this is the completion, of course, of, all right, the quality and nature of not just your connection with the rest of the collective, but with Pluto here, the awakening of a whole new era and generation. Literally, like Pluto Aqua alien babies are starting to be born, and that should terrify you. But oh well. Anyway, the key feature of this full moon, and I would say the most important part, is this T square that is being made with specifically Jupiter, but we can put good old ruler of Uranus, ruler of Aquarius, Uranus here too, even though it should probably be Prometheus. Jupiter is going to expand the natural quality with which we can physically harness this energy, because Leo is solar energy and Aquarius is mental energy. It's cosmic energy. So when you think of an electrical appliance, this is, yeah, for sure, I got you. This is putting you in a position like any electrical appliance. This phone is run off by electricity. And when I plug this phone into a source, I would actually like to know the specific electronics of this, because I don't know. But from what I have experienced, the wall and plug is a source of energy. And then the power core of this, the new moon in Capricorn activated the power core. That power core runs on electricity. When we plug this in, the source energy comes into here and it creates electricity. Okay. And relative to the electricity that powers it, that's a good way to see the conversion of Leo, of source energy, to electricity in Aquarius. All right. The quality of grounding and resistance in these circuits is what makes sure the electricity doesn't overload this and blow it up, or that there's enough electricity to power it. And that was the process of Pluto through Earth and Uranus and Jupiter evolving the quality of how much more energy you can harness. So that is very, very important. Okay. Because personally, a lot of you feeling into the courage of this knowledge is going to depend on how well you own your value and the conviction. If you think about hockey, chi, it's the determination for you to make an intention and not back down on it, even if you would die, if anything. So there's 2 weeks to this process. The first week to this process is going to be the harvest. And then the next week is going to be the conclusion of the harvest, which will set up the new moon in Aquarius, where we are going to reconvene and activate this new energy. So we're going to harvest the energy, and then we are going to activate the knowledge of this new energy. That means from moon in Leo to moon in Scorpio, you're going to begin to feel from this 180-degree opposition to the 270-degree square, you are going to feel an increasing, more intensifying quality of the energy of the power and direction of your character you have awakened. Everything up into this point was activating and integrating it, like sowing seeds and it breaking through the ground. Now we're harvesting the quality, which will now bring strengthening to the higher mind that is awakening these supernatural abilities at this God level. So as the moon begins to square Uranus, this is going to unconventionally innovate your capacity to begin to know what the fuck is happening. And that's what brings us to the moon in Virgo. The moon in Virgo is an analytical understanding that transforms eighth house of Scorpio, the knowledge you were working with before. I love you just need to be present. Great question. I love the quality of the relationship between Virgo of analysis and Aquarius science. The way science and the knowledge that is collected at the time transforms is when new experimentation and analysis transforms the knowledge. So the knowledge could be that this is what works. And under new analysis, we have new details to realize, oh, the facts have now showed us that what we knew before isn't what we know now. And that's what everyone's going to experience through this harvest. You are going to understand the exact physical mechanics and specifics of the energy naturally you're harvesting. This is going to give you a real experience. It's one thing to say that you're going to start to feel naturally this. It's another to change your behavior because you're coming into a physical experience of this heightened quality of energy. The opposition to Neptune and Saturn is what's going to enable you the ability to bridge what you are imagining metaphysically beyond the physical and how you are feeling it physically, so that you can, through analysis, actually understand how it is you are experiencing what you're experiencing. And once we now transform relative to this analytical understanding, Moon in Libra is going to direct us into that direction. We're going to start to present these findings. And this is the axis of teaching. We are teaching the society around us the knowledge we have compiled. The yod here is what's going to express this perfectly, because you are now applying this analytical understanding. All right. At this stage of the third facet of this harvest, this is going to prepare for completion. And the proximity to the nodes is what's going to unlock the power of this transformation and ascension of knowledge. Like the moon in Libra is going to quite literally help you understand how to take action towards other people, because now you are harvesting this energy. You're balancing it rather to how much energy is too much with other people versus not. And that's what brings us to the completion. Once we step into the opposition of the seed sown with the moon on Taurus, this 270-degree angle is going to help us transform the wisdom of now how we know what we know. And this is now because we're completing the harvest of this energy. So if Moon in Leo, you're starting to feel, wow, I'm coming into more energy. Now, after a week, it's like, oh, I'm understanding what this is all about. Now that we've analyzed it through Virgo and we've applied it in Libra. The opposition now harvesting the Taurian energy is applying this real base of transformation so that it can intensify not only how deeply you feel this, but the moon in Sagittarius will quite literally show you the visual of what this knowledge looks like. So you are now completing the cycle and coming into the ascended rewards, whereas we had, of course, the divine understanding, change our beliefs, the intellectual understanding, producing the thoughts, and then the analytical understanding, transforming the knowledge, where we can synthesize the higher meaning to see what this knowledge means. And who at this stage you are meant to enact this revolutionary era with. It's going to be very clear. The balsamic phase in Capricorn is post Pluto going to direct the transcendence of how you no longer take certain actions because you are operating on a higher frame of knowledge. And it's important to know that the moon square to Neptune and Saturn is what's going to shift your perspective, because you are seeing that you can create fire from your hands. And that's what's going to activate with this new moon. And that's what's going to bring us into one of the most magical Pisces seasons of all time. You want to get excited because this is where we go full on supernatural. Full on. And it puts you in such a good position to, at this stage, know how much you've evolved since all of 2023 and where you're ready to take it coming into 2024. This aqua season is so much prep. All right. Versus next aqua season, that's going to be really you connecting with your true circle. Right now, this aqua season is just starting to touch base and get an idea. All right. So how it is, to use this energy is going to be when the moon goes into Virgo. And the first part of this moon in Leo is coming into your understanding the excitement that comes from harvesting energy you can harness from your fingertips. And this, at its most basic level, is just going to be an increased quality of courage towards what you know about yourself and who you've become. So even if we didn't bring this whole extreme supernatural, superpower bullshit that some people may think is bullshit, this is really just talking about how much stronger you are applying this greater level of integrity. But because Uranus and Jupiter is squaring it, you are going to be shocked to understand that this is very, really supernatural. Shout out to the Leo King. All right. And it's very awesome. I feel like, bro, the Leo King, your arc, your 2021 Saturn Aquarius arc needs to be studied in history books. Like, you went through a whole villain arc really quick. Like, the Leo King was calling out everyone. When everyone was getting the vaccinations, the Leo King was like, "You're a bitch. You're a bitch. I don't care if you're a famous astrologer. You're a bitch." And then man's got married and has a baby. And he's now off of the arc. I love how the mutable sign had to change things. I love it. Congrats once again, bro. Very amazing. And it's really interesting to see how personally, everyone is going to be aligning so like miraculously to the knowledge of everything that you have been building up until this point. We just went through the math, the 180 to this 0 degree conjunction, and the 180 degree opposition the moon is making to the sun, and then the 90 degree integration. The moon in Leo is making 90 degrees to Jupiter and Uranus. So this is the feeling of solar energy relative to your heart that produces electricity as it pumps. You're going to see these seeds sow from the ground. You are harvesting an increase of energy that at a heightened physical quality you will really experience when the moon goes into Virgo. So that's going to look like waking up earlier, needing less food to eat, being so much more in tune with your senses. And it's important to know that you activated this 2 weeks ago. So it's not coming out of nowhere. And this is what's going to provide so much more excitement relative to the quality of not only your own supernatural awakening of power, but the full-on knowledge of where to take it and imagine near it. So let's just hop right into this pick a card reading. This is a fancy way of saying that moving forward, shit is going to get even weirder. If you thought shit was weird now, shit is going to get even weirder, because the intensity with which you're processing information and channeling information is going to be stranger than fiction, and it's going to tie together multi-complex processing of your brain that you weren't able to do before because you didn't have that much energy. You were still converting it and awakening power since 2008. This is going to be very much so felt for those of you with Leo moons, Leo suns, Aqua moons, Aqua suns, Taurus moons, Taurus suns, Scorpio moons, Scorpio suns, because you are royalty. So this is going to harness more of that energy. It's also going to awaken you to the hyper reality of energy vampires who will now be addicted to your energy like literal uncut crack cocaine. And if you've noticed patterns of people being energetic vampires, the extreme quality of how much more they are with Pluto and Aquarius is going to show you, of course, the lack of integrity through their behavior you noticed during Pluto and Capricorn is going to turn them out to be fully tricks and addicts off your energy. So be prepared for that. This is going to intensify stalkings, hatred, jealousy, but it's also making you stronger than you could have ever imagined. So there's that as well. We're going to do 3 piles. All right. And relative to these piles, let's see. This card is going to be the outcome. This card is going to be the gift. And then the first card is going to be the quality archetype of what the nature of your energy is and how it is your energy is awakening, what this journey is for you. So the energy you're awakening, the gift, and outcome. Okay. So we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Okie dokie. Right. Let's say fixed signs, you're activating your energy pool, it's strengthening. Mutable signs, you are transcending how it is you make magic. And cardinal signs, you're manifesting so much more strength and energy. You're generating a lot more energy through your power. And Sharmila, welcome to the Eternal Vibe Tribe. Yay, yay, yay. All right, so let's go. I love how everyone in here is extra psychic. Let's make a wish. Given how psychic everyone is, let's make a wish, because the underlying theme we have is Pluto. This is not a joke, guys. We have judgment. So listen, this is literally the card of awakening, and I'm literally talking about awakening supernatural power. So this is not only going to awaken you to your higher purpose, you are coming into a supernatural awakening of things you've been feeling deep in your bones and soul, that you're coming into vocabulary and a deeper understanding of. There's certain things that you felt was a dream that's like, oh wow, this is more than possible. It's like a whole new frontier. It's taking the culmination of your whole life's work and it's finally putting that into the greatest perspective. So let's make a wish. Let's set an intention right now. As we set this intention, that's the first tier. So make any wish. The second wish is to set the intention that everyone else's intention comes true. All right. And you could do step 1. Imagine we're all in a room partying. And then step 2, right? You're going to see, you make your intention. And then step 3, you make the intention that everyone else's intention comes true and to pass. Okay. You can practice the law of assumption. What is the end state you're in and experiencing? And we're going to go into, of course, the pick a card reading. So first of all, we have the judgment card. Within 2 weeks, starting now, you're progressively awakening more and more. This is going to climax to 2 weeks from now, where you're fully aware and knowledgeable and understanding of what this awakening is. So now until then is like a movie scene where you're coming into the realization of this, and it's awakening more and more. And then the new moon in Aquarius, we move forward. So what do we have for pile 1? Let us go. Oh. So if you pick pile 1, the energy journey you're awakening, and I'm not going to really talk about the energy you're awakening, but the theme of what you're meant to learn through this is, of course, the Emperor. So if you have ever, I have never really seen One Piece, but I'm familiar with the power system of hockey. If you picked pile 1, okay, we have 1, 2, 3. If you picked pile 1, I want you to type in Google Emperor's Hockey. You have Emperor's Hockey. Emperor's Hockey is a type of chi or ki or hockey, willpower in the show of One Piece that out of 100 people, one has. Emperor's Hockey is the willpower to literally command and force people to stop in their place or to affect change in reality. It is literally saying that your energy is a whole fucking boss, motherfucker. It lays down the goddamn law. You have a very powerful will, okay? And you're going to be able to awaken authority to where just by making intentions, you're commanding the universe, all right? Emperor's H-A-K-I, hockey, H-A-K-I, Emperor's Hockey. Research it. This is what's awakening in you. You're going to awaken the quality of your energy to quite literally shape your reality as if you are its ruler. So you can use your energy and willpower and intent to command and rule. All right. You have an intimidating presence to your aura because you do not really fucking play. All right. So I really like that. This is very powerful. And the gift, that's not even the gift. The gift that this is affording you is the world. Holy shit. Pile 1, you're going to conquer the world. Jesus Christ. This is the culmination and completion of everything you've disciplined to awakening your character. And now it's time for you to step up and become a fellow leader and influencer of the entire world. The star is like celebrity, household name energy. The world is like Jeff Bezos, a politician or like a president. I'm using Jeff Bezos because he's not necessarily like a celebrity in the sense of like a movie star, but he is someone who provides services for the whole world. Like this command of your own energy is going to have you operate full fulfillment and completion. That's crazy. And the outcome we have is death. So this is quite literally you transforming your entire life. Wow. Some of you, in 2 weeks, you're getting ready to step into a facet of yourself that will be unrecognizable to others. And I feel like you're going to transform the entire world relative to this next 22-year era. All right. That was super powerful. Pile 1. If you pick pile 1, you are like ridiculously powerful. So this your aura and your energy is a ruler. It's a commander. All right. So next we're going to do pile 2. So what is this lesson and energy? What is the quality of energy, or what is the energy you're awakening? Okay. So for pile 2, we have the Sun card. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy, dude. So for pile 1, this is more militant and direct. Pile 2, you're the main character. If you pick pile 2, your energy is radiating light and joy. Okay, but the significance between the Emperor and the Sun card is really showing different paths. Pile 1 is meant to rule shit. Pile 2 is meant to be the inspiration. You are bringing your energy, brings light, happiness, clarity, and illumination to so many people's lives, especially if you're ruled by the Sun. Okay, so this is very happy. Like this is going to unlock, this is the moon in Leo. It's going to unlock a sense of happiness in you that you have not felt since you were a child, and you're going to be able to share because it's not going to go anywhere. This is going to be the beginning of, such a light era. I love this. This is also awakening your main character energy or establishing it so much more. So the gift we have for you is the Chariot. Oh my God. Dude, the Sun and the Chariot is a major milestone victory. Okay. So the gift is, because of this main character swag, you're achieving a milestone victory that only you can step into, and is going to catapult you forward. And you're being blessed with so much momentum moving forward, that for those of you who've had so much talent, or maybe you've had momentum before, this is going to take you to that next level. This is going to have you actually go places with this. Ton of Vision is a great example. He's one of the most amazing artists that I've ever seen, putting in work. He's going to see his videos gain traction. He's going to be getting booked at more shows. When you get The Sun in the Chariot, it's a milestone victory that is now, with The Sun, so much more popular. It's like kind of being on TV, and people be, and it's success you created by yourself. So the outcome we have here is the Empress, fucking richness and abundance. So the Empress is going to really bring a harvest of all this abundance and success, and it's going to make a lot of you super fucking rich. And if you're already rich, you're going to be even richer. Okay. But this is also really the beauty that comes with coming into success. So it's like, now you're looking sharper, you're looking sexier, more beautiful. The Empress, for some of you also, if you're a man watching this, is like a wife or the Empress. And for if you're a woman watching this, this is you fully stepping into your Empress nature. Okay. So pile, I love that. Pile 1 and pile 2. Pile 1 is more focused on power and rulership, and pile 2 is so much more inspirational and fun. It's pile 2 is more fun and partying and going to the mall and going on a shopping spree, where pile 1 is on some fucking take over the world and kill. That's wild. Okay, pile 3, let's go. And thank Dreaming with Tess for blessing me with the idea to do this. I'm so glad we did this. Shout out to Mara. That's amazing. So pile 3. What is the nature of the energy you're awakening? We have the moon. So pile 3, you're a counterpart to pile 2. Okay. And pile 1 has a unique relationship with pile 2 and 3, because you have the sun and the moon. Pile 2 is the sun, and pile 3 is the moon. And pile 1, I think, is the emperor that could rule or interact with both. So pile 3, if pile 1's energy is a lot more clarity based and shining the light and main character, pile 3, you're a master of the occult. You illuminate the hidden mysteries and secrets. Pile 3, your energy is specialized towards psychic abilities, mediumship, psychic abilities that it's taken people their whole life to master. You were born naturally gifted with. So it's interesting. Pile 2 is going to take them on the path of light. Pile 3, you're going to be taken on the path of darkness. I'm just joking. The subconscious. All right. This is also speaking of genius genjutsu, illusions, and subversion. You know how to deal with people psychologically, and out of all the piles, you are easily the most intuitive. So your intuition, especially your dreams, if you pick pile 3, you're a master of dreams, dream interpretation, psychic ability through dreams, predicting things through dreams. This is going to awaken and explode to the point where everything you thought you were good at relative to your psychic ability was literally just the beginning. Like, it's nowhere near close. The gift for you is the Hermit. So the moon and the Hermit are both numerology 9. This is taking your psychic ability and it's having you become a master and specialist of it. If you pick pile 3, you guide people down the darkness of mysteries, and you're so legit. You, to other people, it's going to look like magic, because you can take things that were not visible to them and bring their attention to it, guide them with your unique light. You're the real deal that's going to really separate the frauds. And I think what's really beautiful about this is that the gift of the hermit through your own experience is going to make sense of a lot that might have been caught up in the fog of your own subconscious. And it's you really now understanding all of this within yourself and others at such a core level. And the outcome we have is temperance. So you're going to master alchemy. Temperance as an outcome is you balancing your life and others' lives. And this is what's going to have you exercise moderation and great management. Pile three, I'm not going to lie, is super low key. And it's kind of underselling the potency of how uniquely you're going to really express this energy. It's like you're creating a system of alchemy that's unique to you, and no one's going to be able to copy and replicate it, you know. And it's definitely going to really change the game relative to how it is you continue to bridge the world of the unconscious and the world of the physical. So in a lot of ways, um pile three, you may imagineer techniques that allow you to manifest things quite literally out of thin air, whether insight, actual physical products. So yeah, that was quite the epic pick a card reading. You guys stay blessed as always. I'm going to reconvene tomorrow so we can break down the math and astrology or science to Venus in um Capricorn, Aquarius rather. Venus in Capricorn, Venus in Capricorn. You guys stay blessed as always. For those of you who want to hit the tip jar, feel free. But you know, we set our intentions, so prepare for those wishes to come true. If you guys want to do that real quick, just imagine all of us together and then make any wish you want right now, and then make a wish that everyone else's wish comes true. You guys stay blessed as always. And until next time.